Okay, I'd like to introduce our next speaker now, Steve Wetherill, who's the Managing Director of Lucapa Diamond Mining Company. Steve has more than 20 years' experience across diamond exploration, mine development, operations and marketing with Lucapa, De Beers and Gem Diamonds, and he's successfully developed global vertically integrated diamond businesses. Together with its partners, Lucapa has developed 2 diamond mines in Angola and Lesotho to become one of the most important producers of large and high-quality diamonds. It is also developing the Merlin Diamond Project in the Northern Territory. Without further ado, thank you, Steve. Over to you.
Thanks, Christy. And thank you to Bill and the Paydirt Media team for once again putting on a Africa Down Under conference in some trying times. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to those in the auditorium, those who are streaming in today as well, and particularly to the African governments that have travelled across the pond to be with us here this week. Thank you. For those of you who don't know us, we are a global growing diamond producer and explorer. We have, over the years, accumulated a unique suite of assets, quite a diversified portfolio that I'll take you through, that we believe gives us a strong pipeline to delivering value both now and well into the future. We have 2 producing assets in Africa, producing very high-quality diamonds. We have a near-term development project here in Australia, and we have 4 very, very exceptional primary source exploration projects, and I'll take you through some of those just now as well. But we've also not been happy just receiving value at the mine gate. We've worked hard on attracting additional margins to our product, so we've entered into unique partnerships where we also share in margins well beyond the mine gate. We have 4 projects in Africa, 2 in Angola, 1 in Lesotho, and 1 in Botswana, and we have 2 projects here in Australia, 1 in Western Australia and 1 in the Northern Territory. We have, over a 5-year period, 2014 to 2019, brought 2 assets into production, very special mines. Firstly, the Lulu mine in Angola. It is the most spectacular diamond producer on the planet today. I say that because of its significant large stone population, where 80% of its value comes from diamonds greater than 10.8 carats in size. Some of the most notable extractions that we've had there and recoveries we've had there, the largest and second largest diamonds ever recovered in Angola, a 404 carat and a 227 carat white diamonds. I think you will have all seen the media over the last couple of weeks where a spectacular 170 carat pink coloured stone was also recovered. Lulu boasts the recovery of that stone as well. Our second mine is the Muttar mine in Lesotho. It's in its 4th year of commercial operation. It is in the top 3 highest dollar per carat kimberlite resources globally, and that's thanks to the large diamond population in its production as well, where 60% of its production comes from diamonds greater than 10.8 carats in size. Some of the notable recoveries from that mine are just a 212 carat diamond, a 204 carat diamond, and a 104 carat white type 2A as well. As I mentioned earlier, we've been working hard to make sure that the diamonds we recover don't just get sold at mine gate, but we attract additional value from beyond the mine gate. So for the last 3 years, we have entered into a unique cutting and polishing partnership where we attract 50% of the post-mine gate margins back to our operations. We're not going to stop there. We're going to continue pushing our model of going to retail. So we're currently building a brand, and I believe that we're going to build one of the most impeccable brands when it comes to provenance and sustainability. I'm not going to talk to you about those 2 assets, as exciting as they are. I'm going to talk to you about 2 other assets that we have in our stable that we believe are going to deliver value in the very near future. The first is the Lulu Kimberlite Exploration Project in Angola, which is an advanced exploration program searching for the very source of the diamonds that I showed you on the previous slide. The second project that I'm going to take you through is the Merlin Diamond Project in the Northern Territory that we acquired 100% of very recently. It is the historic Rio Tinto mine, famous for producing Australia's largest diamond, 104 carat type 2A diamond. We recently published a scoping study there that shows significant and strong economics for a long life mine. And when we bring that into production, it will be Australia's largest diamond mine. So firstly, the Lulu project in Angola. For those of you who don't know, Angola is the world's 4th largest diamond producer. It is significantly underexplored due to its past. It is highly prospective for diamonds. The amount or the number of alluvial diamonds being recovered from mining in Angola, the sources for those diamonds have not yet been identified. Significantly prospective. The government over the last few years has worked hard on attracting foreign direct investment back into the country. It has been successful in promoting a very stable mining code, as well as making strong efforts to change the way that diamonds are marketed. As a result of that, the majors are back in Angola. Both De Beers and Rio Tinto have returned recently. Our little patch of ground in Angola is the Lulu Concession. It's a 3,000 square kilometer concession in Lunda Norte province, the diamond heartland. We're in a joint venture there with the government of Angola. It's a mining arm called Endiama and a local partner, Rosas and Patalis. And it is significant in terms of what we believe is going to be discovered there, and I'll take you through why. Why is there excitement about what we have in Angola? Well, I've just outlined the location and the geology, but more importantly for us, it's what we are recovering above the ground. Over 8 years of consistent commercial mining, we have been recovering large, irregular-shaped and high-value diamonds consistently. Size and shape matters. Why? Because it's an indicator of proximity to source. Large diamonds could not have been transported very far. Heavy matter falls out early in a transport process. Equally, irregular-shaped diamonds also could not have been transported very far. Rounding occurs over tumbling and traveling for long distances. We are not recovering diamonds with those characteristics. So those all point to a close proximity. Frequency of recovery also matters, because what you recover above the ground is a strong indicator of what you're going to recover or what potentially lies below the ground. So when you recover not a sporadic 1 or 2 plus 100 carat diamonds, but 28 plus 100 carat diamonds. And for those of you who were watching the media this morning, you'll have seen that we recovered our 28th plus 100 carat diamond, 160 carat type 2A white diamond. Those aren't just the large diamonds we're recovering. Over 1,800 special sized diamonds, those diamonds that weigh in excess of 10.8 carats. As you can see from that scatter graph there, it's not sporadic, it is extremely regular. So, if what lies above the ground is a good indicator of what is below the ground, what do we have in and around us and below us? Well, as you can see, after geophysical surveys, we have a significant number of anomalies that lie on our concession. 500 identified in total, 360 just in the southwest quadrant in the Coquilo Valley. A significant number of bodies to get through. It needs a methodical approach. One can chase your tail quite easily in that kind of environment. So we have systematically gone through a drilling campaign where we have drilled over 120 anomalies, converted a very high conversion rate of over 100 into discovered kimberlites. We have sent some 80 of those away for mineral chemistry analysis, and we have prioritized to date 20 of those for bulk sampling. I'll take you more through the bulk sampling campaign just now, but we will continue to drill additional anomalies in our key areas. We will continue to assess them, and we will continue to add various kimberlites to our bulk sampling campaign. This is work that's not going to be done in advance of our bulk sampling. This is work that's going to be done in parallel with it. I told you that it was an advanced project. It is significantly advanced because we have done a lot of work over the last 10 years there. We are now processing these bulk samples to recover commercial size diamonds, to tell us whether we do have an economic source or not. We used to process these samples through our alluvial plant. However, there was a significant opportunity cost in doing that. Every time we took the plant down to process a kimberlite bulk sample, we could not generate revenues and cash flows from our alluvial operations. We too have a number of projects, of kimberlites to get through. Therefore, it was better to have a standalone kimberlite bulk sampling plant to process these, so we did not have that same opportunity cost on the alluvial operation. I'm pleased to say that construction is nearing completion. We should be entering into the commissioning phase very shortly, and we'll be putting through a significant number, we believe, 2 every 6 weeks we'll be going through the bulk sample plant. We're at the narrow end of the funnel, if I can call it that. It is one of the most prospective kimberlite exploration programs globally. We're very well positioned to deliver results, and who knows, one day we might wake up, and have the result that we've been working so hard to uncover in Angola. I'm often asked, what are you looking for? Well, clearly we're looking for diamondiferous kimberlite, but what is the size of the prize? So in terms of having a look at the landscape, comparing what we're recovering above the ground, and looking for a peer in the diamond industry that is recovering similar kinds of diamonds from their primary source operations, it is the Letseng mine in Lesotho. It's the highest US dollar per carat kimberlite diamond mine in the world. Last year it recovered diamonds and sold them for $1,835 US per carat, and recovered them at just 1.9 carats per 100 tons. That's my fingernail, my small fingernail, and 100 tons of material. From that, it produces $35 US per ton in revenue. It has been operating since 2004, actually. 2006, Gem Diamonds acquired it, expanded it, and has been operating successfully ever since. I think well over $2 billion in revenue already has come out of that mine. When you compare it to what we're recovering above the ground, we're recovering diamonds at $2,800 US per carat, some 50% higher than Letseng. Our grades, when converted to tons, we're recovering them at 3 carats per 100 tons. Our US dollar per ton comparison, somewhere close to $80 US per ton in revenue. So, if what lies above the ground is an indication of what is below the ground, you can see that we are searching for a very, very special and significant prize. On to our next project, the Merlin Diamond Project in the Northern Territory, a recent acquisition for us. We are quite excited about what we have there, because unlike the kimberlite program in Angola, where we are searching for the source, here we have acquired 13 known kimberlites that are diamondiferous. It is an historic Rio Tinto mine. They stopped mining it in 2003, and it has been through a few hands since, and it remains undeveloped. It's got a significant 4.4 million carat JORC resource, and it is home to Australia's largest diamond, 104 carat Type 2A diamond as well. We acquired this for 8.5 million Australian dollars, or just 2 Aussie dollars per resource carat, and we recently published a scoping study to the market that shows strong economics for a long life mine using a hybrid mining methodology. Our hybrid mining methodology is conventional open pit, transitioning into what we call vertical pit mining. In this presentation, as well as on our website, we have a video animation explaining what that is. It's 4.5 minutes, not too long, so I urge you to go and have a look at that to explain how we're going to extract value from the resource at Merlin. But in the scoping study, very, very strong economics, some $700 to $1 billion in EBITDA over a 14-year life, recovering some 2.1 million carats. As I did for the previous asset, is there another peer in the industry that produces diamonds at a similar grade to what we are looking at here in Australia? Yes, there is. It's the Karoi diamond mine in Botswana. If you have a look, it is a top 5 resource when it comes to quality in our space. It produces its diamonds at some $603 per carat with a grade of 12.9, and it has a US dollar per ton revenue of some $78 US per ton. Equally, when you look at our base case scenario in the Merlin scoping study, if you do the same metrics, you see that we are sitting at around about $97 per ton. The Karoi mine has been operating quite successfully since 2012 and is currently undergoing capital expansion program where it's transitioning to underground. So we have progressed to a feasibility study at Merlin, and we look forward to bringing those results to the market in the next, well, I want to say a few weeks, but I have some of my team in the audience who are going to try and extend it a little bit. So if I haven't explained to you why you should be invested in Lucapa, I think you need to come and see us, and we can take you through a little bit more detail. But look, these assets don't accumulate themselves. They don't develop themselves. It's thanks to an experienced team, a dedicated team, not just working here in Australia, but working across our projects in Africa as well to further our dream and deliver what we are looking to find. I think we're quite a unique diamond animal. We are significantly diversified. We've got assets across the spectrum when it comes to the pipeline, production assets, development assets, as well as exploration assets. So I think we're going to be here for quite a long time. And I think that our Lulu project in Angola is extremely well positioned to deliver us with a source discovery. So thank you very much for your time, and do come and see us should you have any more questions. Thank you.